back out again and come back to the roaming field. There's a surprise. Still not seeded, so gonna have a good hunt today with a bit of a late start. We had some rain this morning, so hopefully that's softened up the ground a little bit. Not that this field really needs it that much, just the top part gets a bit crusty. That was hopefully we'll find a few Romans today. I couldn't believe that last hunt. Not one Roman. 2 hammies and a sixpence, which more than made up for it. But strange. So 29 years nearly I've been searching this field. Never failed to get at least one Roman on each hunt. And the last one, nah, I can't have got them all. So we'll have another go. I've got the CTX again with 11-inch coil on. And we'll be heading off down to the Roman patch and doing a big left turn down the middle of the field there. Sometimes there's bits and pieces out there, and with it being ploughed I'm going to head off down there and then come back into the Roman patch and then get on to the end of the last hunt I did using the geo hunts on the CTX. It's a great feature that. Just go to the end of your last one, takes you right there to where you were. I should be able to see it anyway because all the footprints going up and down, but it's always a good thing when you're in a huge big field like this. So let's get on with the hunt and go and see what we can find today. Catch up with you guys as we go through the various finds we get. Well guys, first signal in this little clump here. Only gone about 2 steps. Got this nice little whump. A bit of shot or something. I think it's this little bit of copper. No, it's not that. Strange one of these little tiny signals again. Oh, I'll come back to you with this one. Yeah, found it. Tiny little bit of lead. First signal out the way. Onto the... Well guys, this one's just at the break tone. So like mid-screen. If anybody likes to use the numbers, it's about 12.14, 12.15. It could be a ring pull. It also could be something else. Let's see what we can find. Oh, it's in the top bit. So all this hard stuff is what was on the surface. Oh, got a lovely little buckle. It just dropped out there. Look at that. That's the result. Looks like a 17th century buckle. And there's a good little start for the second decent signal. Well, that gave a nice tone. I'm not sure if it's silver or not. It's not a hammy, which I thought it was at first because it's a bit folded on the back, but I just think it's a bit of scrap silver, that. I'll see if we can see any marks of that on it, but you never know. Well guys, got another unveiling. It's a nice wumpy sound. Let's see what we got. And there's around where we get the Romans, but Romans have been a bit scarce so far. I can't have found them all. Because every time the plough turns over, you get some more. Oh, a little bit of dross again. Oh well, on to the next one. Well guys, hour in, not much to report. Just as I got down to the Roman patch here, but I'm going to have to take my jacket off, it's got warm. So we started off with that chilly eastern wind. The wind's just moved around to the south now. And it's warmed up a bit, so jacket off and down to the waistcoat. And hopefully we can find a few bits and pieces in here. This is the bit we found the fibula brooches in a few hunts back when it was still in stubble, so hopefully it's been ploughed. So I did that bit, that side last hunt. So we'll just carry on moving towards the edge of the field. It's strangely quiet. There's had a few little buttons, that's about it in this patch. So I don't know if I have got it all and it just needs to get rolled down a bit, or there's nothing left in this little bit, so we'll keep persevering. I got the rest of the afternoon. Well guys, this one just looks like a close fastener. See, it's still stuck in the little clod here. It's got some patterning on it as well. You can see there. Let's see if it's got a hook on the end. I know the top part's broken off, and just see if the other end's still intact. But be careful opening this up. I got the little hook still on it. In fact, it doesn't look like a close fastener. It looks like something else, maybe a watch fob or something. It's got a few figures on it there. It's an interesting little find. Don't think it's that old. It's certainly keeps the interest going, that's for sure. Probably a watch winder, that's what I'll go for in the end. Yay, I'm happy now. I've not found them all. There's another one. First little grotty of the day. And it is a real grotty as well. It shows they're still here, hiding away somewhere. I'll get this one find point plotted to go with all the rest that we've found over the years. And see if we can find any more. This wind's changed direction again, so I don't know if I have to put my coat back on again. I'll just go down this run and back up again. Well, could this be another one? Just noticed it there. Or is it a button? Nah, it's a button. Well, shadows are getting long again. Another little Roman or a button. You see that on the edge there? That's a button. They do fool you a bit when you see them like that in the soil, but not getting much today for some reason. Still got quite a few runs to do, a few hours to go as well. Wow, look at the size of these. Last ones of the season. Yum yum. Din-dins. Quite a few here. It's my secret bush. Yeah. Oh, they're really sweet as well. Yum. Let's find some more. There we go. Last ones of the season. It's not many, but they're really sweet. What we've got here, just scuffed over the soil. That's in that little bit there. What that is? Looks like a seal. Or is that a big button? Oh, strange looking thing. I'll have to give it a good looking at. It's quite heavy. Could be a seal or something else. I'm not quite sure with that bit on the back there. Looks a bit modern. I'll give it a clean up and ID it for the review. Yay, a grotty! Oh, well bashed up this one. You can just see the head on it there though. Well, make me work hard today. Another find just a boot scrape away. And it's another button. I'm getting fed up with these. Where's all the Romans gone? This one's a nice high pitch tone. It's not, don't think it's iron. It's too small and clean a signal. Iron gives it that little warbly tone. Let's see what we can hear. I believe that. The signal's gone again. One minute it was there, next minute it's gone. Just off to the side, that's why I'm missing it. Not very big. So it wasn't very big. Big bit of copper. I think that's a walking cane ferrule copper one. Nothing too special. Well, as the sun goes down on another hunt, that's definitely roaming. That's a broken fibula birch. I'm back down by the pond again. That's where we find all the other ones. Shame that's broken. Anyway, coming to the end of another hunt. I'm just going to go back up this run and get my jacket because it's getting a bit dark and I think the rain's coming. So I'm on the way back to the car, so you never know. Ooh, what's that? Just dropped out the side. Ah, it's a button. Flaming gilded button. Look at that. Like a phoenix it's got on the front of that. It looks like silver gilded. A phoenix or a fox? A boar or something like that. Oh, interesting little button, but I thought I'd prefer silver of the day. Well guys, on the way back to the car we got another little Roman. So we just come out the Roman patch and there it was, just lying on the surface more or less. I thought it was a little James Farthing, little copper ones, but no, it's definitely got a little Roman head on it. So nearly back to the car. Well, I say nearly back, about 150 yards to go yet. You never know what I'll find. It's getting so dark I can hardly see, but the camera, if you look on the back there, you can actually see pretty well. Just a tiny little Roman grotty again, another one. So on the way back to the car syndrome kicks in yet again. Well, hopefully I'm going to get back to the car and Missy's is going to be going mad. But I've just found this little spectacle buckle. And it's even got a pin on it, so I have to be careful with that one. Get that recorded. I'll get back to this car yet. Hi guys, welcome to the review. Now that started off a very quiet one today. Very few signals on the way down to the Roman patch. Then just got over the little mound, bang, in they came. Junk finds in relation to keepers, well, about 2 to 1 really. It was one junk to every 2 keepers, which is always a good sign. We've got a few bits of lead, regulatory bits, a couple of big bits, which is surprising, bits of wire, obligatory ring pull. So that aside, quite pleased when you're not getting much junk. Finds wise, that's quite good today in the end. There we got the biggest scratching plate from a huge key lock. I don't know what that's come off, maybe a barn or something like that. Got a silver plated spoon, half of it. The walking cane, ferrule, the few buttons and musket balls and that sort of thing. But no big copper coins. Strange. Anyway, we've got this item as well. Now I'm not quite sure what this is. I'm going to have to do a lot of checking on it to identify it for you guys. Looks like it's a top off something. First thought it was top off a Roman seal box, but when you look at the back it looks a bit too modern for that. So I'll have to try and get that sussed out. Roman coins, I actually found another one in the junk which you nearly threw away. That's not good. So from a Roman coins point of view, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, which is not bad going. We've got the top of the fibula brooch which is broken, which looks like a 2nd century one, this one, because it's so small. And 2 nice buckles. So overall, what was ending up going to be a blank day, so I thought, in the first hour or so, turned out to be not too bad in the end. Buckles are probably the highlight for me today. So we'll move on to the next hunt and move up to the next strip. I've been doing it in strips of 50 yards wide, going along that border off the pond there. Now, the other thing I've got to bear in mind is the signals are getting a bit sparse down there, so even after the ploughing it's getting a bit of a struggle. So we might move on to another area in that field. I've got a few other things in mind where to go. So I'll just leave you with the finds now. Oh, that little bit of silver. I did the foil test on it, you know, the old and rub. And it does smell of bad eggs, so it's obviously off something, but it's too well bashed and don't know what it is. So that'll go into the scrap pile. So where are we going next? Probably back in the Roman field. Speaking to Andrew, it's all been rolled down there, but he's not going to see it for a while because it's still too hard, the top crust of where he's ploughed it. It just won't break down, even with the big heavy roller he's put on it. So we'll get on there a few more times, and hopefully we'll get a few more finds out before we're then having to move on to the other farm finishings I've got. So it's your pal Mal. Thank you again. I've got a few more subscribers, so the total keeps going up, so thanks again for that. So happy hunting to you all. Cheers guys. Oh, and a quick mention for Northern Relic Hunters Forum. These guys here, great forum, pretty active, and good crack as well. Grand bunch of lads. So check them out on northernrelicsforum.co.uk. So it's your pal Mal. Happy hunting to you all. Catch you on the next one.